Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Heaven's Vault file. Where we last left off, we had left the Hermitage Moon and traveled to the place on the map that was on Ghost's, like in Ghost's Wake, and we found this planet that has a secret like Emperor's Garden. And we got into an argument with Six about crossing a bridge that I didn't mean to get into because it walks me, if it wasn't clear last episode, it walked me automatically across the bridge as soon as I approached it, and I didn't like that. But we were just about to go through this door and see what this has to offer, so let's go ahead and see.
Stone markers huddled together, whispering nasty things about me.
Shrines, like the one behind the Hermitage where Renba died. Oh yeah, shrine is removed from the secret Emperor's Garden. Moved to the hideout moon by the last emperor, but why? So yeah, these shrines are all similar to the one on Mayersi. Not Mayersi 2. It's too quiet, more than usual. Yeah, this is all... Why are these stairs here? Six might know what to make of all this. Maybe. Stone marker. There are so many of these markers. Is it some kind of graveyard? This might have once been inscribed, but it's been worn smooth. This one's in better condition. Still legibly carved. Oh, I can translate this one. This one is several words. I see. We are and death? I'm sure my translation for death is right now. And R must be correct too. Nice. So this is another preposition. In death we are... Huh, interesting. It has to be in. In death we are... This is an adjective. And it has a symbol from we in it. Which makes me think in death we are equal. Because I think that like lightning swirl is also in the symbol for life. Live? I don't 100% remember. But I think this would make sense. In death we are equal. In death we are equal. That will do for now. This must be a graveyard. No wonder this place feels so empty. This is a fountain? Oh. Stone marker. This one isn't carved at all. But there's something inside the niche at the front. A tablet of silver. Dating from the Holy Empire? Looks like there's an inscription on the surface. Oh, that ending part, I've never seen it. There's a few words in this one. Will be? I think will must be right. It's a noun. And it also has night in it. This is a verb. Story will be told makes sense. Time will be trapped, I guess, makes sense. That first symbol is in the word for buried, but I don't know that that's correct. Out of curiosity, if I go to this one for buried, me, you. This one for the human is on the end. So the choices for this one are buried or banished. Can I view the phrase for this one? Because I know at one point it was letting me, like... It was, letting me choose words that were still... Like I had gone to a previous phrase and it was good. Now to work out what the other words mean. Bury, drink, and pray. Pray usually refers to word of mouth. Like that, maybe that thing means to speak? And it ends with... I wish it brought up other symbols. Oh, okay, so hang on. The beginning and the end symbol, those are the same as the ones that are in, like, fire and water, I believe. Which makes me think that it might be an abstract concept, like an element of some kind. Which makes me think this might be time. Which... I think that might be correct. And the fact that this is in buried... It might... It's either told or trapped. Time will be trapped or time will be told. And I don't know which one it could be. Time will be stuck. Time will be... So just so everyone knows, my dog is in the room with me, and I apologize for any noises he makes. But yeah, let's continue on. Let's see. Let's do... I guess it could be story. Let's instead do story will be told. Let's see if that's correct. Story will be told. I think this comes from the same place as the dagger. The one I discovered on the hideout moon. Silver tablet is set in place. In the niche of the grave marker, some kind of offering, perhaps. There are niches in all of these markers. They're empty. Looted? Or left that way? They don't look very safe anymore. This one's worn smooth. This is so interesting. It's so cool. How about this one? Ah, the inscription on this one is readable. I know one of these words. I'll guess the rest. Home. This is a verb. Sail. Home. Hang on. I think this has to be come back towards us. Come back towards us. Or this is... I think this has to be right. Come back towards us. Does come back towards us make sense? And there's this one here. This one seems to be made of older stone than the others. The first gravestone to be placed here, perhaps? What's that on the top? And there's something up here. A hoop of metal. I wonder if there was once one of these on top of the shrine we found on the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones. Heavy, but perhaps not as heavy as I had expected. There are symbols inscribed on the inside curve. This is the end of a longer line of text. Huh. I-4. I can add my translation for 4 to my dictionary now. Okay, so pray and told. So I speak for... Maybe it's not speak. I speak for... This is an adjective. Huh, the same symbol is in both of them. Oh, it might be I speak for silent. Because it might be I speak for the common men. Because let's go with this, just I speak for silent. I could still change my mind, but I speak for silent? New site indicated, and early indications of the early Empire period moon somewhere within the Withering Ways. What is this thing? Is this some kind of recording device? I feel sure I've seen something like this before somewhere. We might be able to trace where it's from. Oh, I can replace the hoop? Or I can take it. Let's keep it for now. I don't want to go down there just yet. This one's set apart from the others, and it's inscribed. Oh, this is a long one. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Oh God. I will rivers from I can add my translation for from to my dictionary now. I think it's I will return from rivers. I will return from rivers. They thought they were coming back. Believers in the loop. 6 would not like to see me up here. And by the waters. The air must be getting thinner. Is that stamina? Do I have a stamina bar or something?
The wind was strong up here. It wanted to grab you by the waist and chuck you down the cliff.
Is it possible to die in this game? Emperors must have stood here, gazing across the nebula, tracing every stream like the lines on a palm. How much more of the nebula is like this? These two seem in better condition than those below. The stone hasn't worn so much up here. Ouch! What was that? Some kind of static charge? But it's a rock, isn't it? Is that by ancient shrine? It looks like stone, but there must be more to it. Touch the marker again or insert the water goddess figurine. I could also... I wonder... Nothing. A pity. I feel like that should have done something. 6 would know. I wonder if there's a way to get the robot up here. Now I want to place the middle hoop. Let's see if we have any more luck with this. Oh, it's gonna blow away. Try the figurine again? How about now? And then the wind blew the... Boy, the goddess. Have I been asleep? It spoke with the voice of a child. Oh. Have I been asleep? That's right, you've been asleep. Don't be scared. Everything will be alright. I can't see you. It's so very dark. Why can't I see you? Tell me your name. You don't know my name? I will have you killed. My apologies. I forgive you. It is not your fault that you are ignorant. I can't feel my legs. Tell me where you think you are. The Audrey, of course. Where is Elpha? She screamed. Who's Elpha? My wife in waiting. She should be here. Was there an explosion? I can hear, but I can't see. My brother was to take me to the withering place. What is the withering place? Where is it? The Palace of Mechanicals. You would not understand. Have I been asleep? The power's gone. One of the other plinths, then? One of the other plinths, then. This one. But then, none of the others seemed to be charged. This was the last one. I'll go ahead and take the figurine. Maybe we'll be able to talk to her again. I'll be careful with you, I promise. I wonder what Huang would make of her. I've got to tell Six about this. Although he won't believe me. I'll take the hoop as well. I could take this thing back to Elbereth and show Roy. She might be able to explain what it is. Nothing. Just a rock. That was so interesting. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Nothing. This one's a rock just like the others. This does not look safe. I'll head back down the... Actually, can I examine this? No? Okay, I'll head back down the steps. Just don't look down. Mistress! There you are, Mistress. I was able to manipulate the hopper once more to move to cross the bridge. In other words, here I am. 6. I spoke to a ghost. I put this hoop I found on a plinth buzzing with static, and a face appeared. It spoke to me. Curious. What did it say? It mentioned a place called the Withering Palace. I have not heard that name before, Mistress. And yet... What? The name fills me with dread. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, Mistress? We've still more to do here. But how did it happen? What actually is this metal hoop thing? Did you not recognize the hoop immediately, Mistress? I have one. It is a robot neck. Removed and repurposed, most macabre. Macabre. A neck? Certainly. It contains the projector, perhaps also the sequencer for the core. If you will, it brings the recorded soul to life. The neck animated the core that was stuck inside that figurine? The child you spoke to is not stuck anywhere, Mistress. It is merely a recording. Perhaps there were metal hoops on all of these shrines originally. They might have been looted if they're valuable. Maybe. The shrine outside the hermitage on the moon near Maersi. It was just like these, I suppose. And just like these, it had run out of power. That seems likely, Mistress. Removed from the river as its charge was lost. Okay, interesting. This whole place, 6. It must have once been filled with voices like hers. A head atop every shrine, all talking, arguing, laughing. This place was a haven, and now you could hear a pebble drop. This was the oldest one I found. I would date it to the very earliest days of the Empire. The stone is different, older, and from a different source. Where is it from? I cannot be 100% certain. But if you had to guess, I estimate the old stone is from Elbereth. Used to make a marker. Other markers are made from local stone. Huh. The stone is from Elbereth? Are you sure? As I said, not 100%, mistress. But 96.5 is not so far from 100. The old grave we found. Does it suggest that Elbereth was important in the early Empire? If so, that's new to me. That would be a strong conclusion to read from a single choice of building material. Perhaps Elbereth's stone was as cheap as its labor. Are there any other Elbereth stones here? The other stones are from the local stone, as might be expected. Perhaps that emperor happened to die on Elbereth. One could hardly blame him. I wonder if it'll let me... No, I'm gonna take the hoop. Okay, I was wondering if it would give me another option now that 6 was here. Does he have any comments on these? The tradition changed for obvious reason, mistress. Elbereth is a foul hole. The gardens here are quite remarkable, but the graves are surprisingly simple. No great tombs or mausoleums. Nothing on this one. Has this place been ransacked? It does not look to have been touched at all, mistress. Only grown over. Perhaps they believed their souls would return to the rivers. Did the emperors believe in the loop? More markings here. I've not encountered any of these words anywhere else, but I can still make some guesses. This is the adjective for water. So maybe... And this is also a verb. Sail, so flow... It wouldn't be stone. This is an adjective. Maybe quickly? Flow quickly and return? Flow quickly and return. The loop teaches that souls who die return. I suppose that's what these people believed. I would have expected something grander for an emperor. A tomb, a mausoleum. These graves are so small. These are not public graves, mistress. There was no one here to impress. Locked. Anyway, it doesn't look safe out that way. There's nothing but sky down there. A stone setting? A stone setting. Either someone was making preparations when the place was abandoned, or the shrine that stood there was removed. It's a good moon for a graveyard. You said the weather here was calm. Whoever built this place had their pick of moons. Mistress. Smooth. This isn't a temple then. It didn't look much like one. Here's another. Oh my gosh. May flow on. Okay. Let me think. Oh boy. See, this is a noun. And it's like goddess in reverse. Mind? Uh... This is a noun, this is a verb. When? Live. When heart stops, mind may flow on. When heart stops, mind may flow on. I think that's it. When heart stops, mind may flow on work? I think it does. Well, mistress, I do not believe there is anyone else here to talk to. We have obtained 3 interesting artifacts here. We have also discovered the existence of one new location, the Withering Palace. Are you ready to go now, mistress? No! We clearly have not found everything we can on this thing, on this moon. This one's buried. I'd need a machete to find any inscriptions. Where was this hoop made, I wonder? Unclear, mistress, but we may be able to locate its origin. Not getting through there, I guess. This place is a graveyard connected to the Empire. Oh, Eek! That was too close. Mistress, what are you doing? The stone just collapsed. I didn't do anything. Are you ready to go yet? No, I'm not finished yet. My goodness. There's still a whole thing we haven't explored. So I'll need to come back here with a machete, huh? But the real question is the Withering Palace. The voice in the statue mentioned it. The voice told you something? Most interesting. Yeah, I want to leave the courtyard. And then you can hopper your way over, right? Or no, I guess you're following me. Cool. Thank you for joining me. Mistress, I must complain at your decision to go off alone. Without any way to detect your well-being, I was very close to leaving the moon. This will lead us back to the graveyard. Hang on. I'm gonna reply to that. I never heard of an Empire period graveyard before. The Holy Empire was founded on a belief of rebirth. They believed in the Great Loop. Graveyards were unnecessary. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the pause, by the way. I had to take care of my dog really quick. But why does he keep saying that? Why does he keep complaining about the I don't want him. Why does he keep insisting on leaving the moon? We clearly haven't found everything. Can I translate this yet? The faded freeze. Let's see. We have whoops, is empires, heart, huh. It's not letting me... Okay, so clearly I need to find more words before I can translate this. Okay. But yeah, we still have this to see. Whatever this is. What's this? What have we got? It's a telescope engraved with the impression of a wing. It looks like it dates from at latest the earliest Empire period. The casing's been inscribed too. This is the one end of a fractured fragment of text. When trickle... I'm convinced my translation for when is correct now, but my translation trickle has to be wrong. So what does this say? I don't know. Light. That might be hope. Sail. Move. This also might be line, maybe. Maybe line when winds, rivers. When winds move into line? When winds move into line. New site indicated in the sunken wash. A device for watching the winds and flows of the river. Invaluable, especially if you didn't have a robot. This comes from the same place as the key we found here before, I think. Oh, wow. So wait, the inscriptions... Where was the trickle from originally? Where did I originally say trickle? Oh, this was it. Flow. Go quickly and return. I guess go would make sense. That makes more sense. Okay. Can I go at all over here? Wait, collect enough evidence to infer a lost site exists? Somewhere in the second watch, but I don't know how to find it yet. Can I zoom out? It's a pre-Empire site. The ancient recording inside the goddess figurine spoken of a place called the Ring Palace. She had told us there were robots there. Edition 6 believes a metal hoop from their graveyard was here. Not only that, but we've heard curious stories about and found an artifact in the same place. But what this site might have once been, I still have no idea. But I don't know enough to find this site yet. A lost city, perhaps. I don't know enough to find this site yet. On an Iolite moon of Renba. Okay, yeah. Okay, interesting. Is that everything here? It might be. Before we check the glass house, I want to try the key in that door that's locked. Which was... Let's see, we've already been there. It was over here. Let's see if this fits. You're surprised? Bust open the door? Disappointed. Can I really just do that? We could break it down? Perhaps Mistress intends to use my holographic head as a battering ram. No need to be snippy, Six. There is no need to be persistently inaccurate, Mistress. Wow. Okay, so the key didn't fit. Which is fine. I am a tiny bit disappointed, but it's no big deal. Let's see, I think we've basically seen everything this has to offer. Yeah, I'm not trying that again. This is the way I got through before, which I don't need to do. Yeah, I think we found... Whoa. Camera, work with me. I think we found everything that we can here. Out of curiosity, if I visit said, it says for the hideout moon that nothing else can be... I don't think there's more for us to find there. If I mouse over this... What is this place? A graveyard? I spoke to a voice in an ancient recording which mentioned a place called the Withering Palace. Oh. Can't I use the dagger? Well, I guess it... If it's an ornate dagger, it wouldn't work all that well. But I want to... What was that? I just saw that. Hang on. I literally... If this place is a graveyard, what does that make you, goddess? I've got it. She's a death goddess, welcoming people to the afterlife. And she's much older than everything else here. Horned, beckoning, but covering her eyes in sadness. Why is the goddess covering her eye, Mistress? Maybe her eye is a hopper eye. Maybe you can't hopper to death. You have to walk. Or maybe it's just sadness. Hoppers are two-way, Mistress. Maybe the goddess is preventing her charges from leaving. If death doesn't let her charges leave, what about the loop? This is a holy empire site. This is where faith in the loop began. Why do the gods have one eye, I wonder? Something to do with seeing clearly? Seeing without depth or confusion? Or is it something else completely? Let's head back to the ship. Let's head for the ship, Six. As you wish, Mistress. Let's go ahead and leave the moon. You have collected one more ancient artifact here, the telescope. Also, we have collected some evidence of one more new location of note, a pre-Empire site. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the Emperor's secret garden. That was amazing, with rumors of 2 previously unknown sites. Let's continue. We should sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've seen. And I'm sure she wants to see the crown. A curious place, mistress. So much water. If we could ship it, you would be very rich. We could make Elbereth bloom. Maybe I could tell someone about the place. Interesting. I really should return this to Mayersi, though I've grown rather attached to it. Huh. Mistress? The Wellsprings? The Wellsprings, 6. The air they pour out, the air we breathe. Where does it come from? Where do any of us come from, mistress? Where did I come from? Do you think you'll ever find your home? With respect, mistress, it does not matter. Machinery breaks down. Machinery does not retire. Time to move on. Okay, so let's, really quick, go to the map. If I mouse over this, what does it say? Intellectual planets, waterfalls, and tombs. I've got no reason to go back. Okay. So that means we've found basically everything on there. So we have some choices now. We can either go to Mayersi and try to return the figurine. We could go to Iox and tell Professor Mayari about Renba. Or we can go to Elbereth and give Arroy the crown. And we have, if we zoom out, we have 3 different sites that are waiting for us. But we're going to have to try and discover all that in the next episode. Fascinating stuff. The Emperor's Secret Garden was so cool. I loved every second of exploring that place. And yeah, when we come back, we're going to figure out what to do next. Whether we're going to head to Iox. I don't think we're going to head to Mayersi because the figurine does seem important to my story. Like, if I had brought the figurine to Mayersi straight away, I wouldn't have been able to put it in the gravestone and talk to that robot. So I might keep it with me. So, whoa, what's going on? So Iox or Elbereth is going to be where we're going to go next. But which one we're going to choose, we shall see. So look forward to it. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.